Hello everyone, welcome to our Bronstein number 2. Okay, we will focus a little bit more on the games that you won in the match and, well, a little bit few other things. Okay, let's start with some chess, not making it too long of a story. Actually, one thing I wanted to mention, I haven't mentioned it in the first video, I've checked the rating stuff, and apparently from 1950-51, Bronstein was, according to the chess metrics, pretty much #1 player in the world by rating. It's not, I believe that I mentioned that, you know, in 48, 49, he won the shared winning the Russian championship. Then the candidates, he was a great one. His career lasted in a reasonable way till, I would say, end of the 50s. He was still top 5 in the world, and even on and off, I believe he was number 2, 3 during the 50s, but never really made it that close to world championship title or even a match ever. Okay, but now let's see his great stuff from the match. Okay, we will go quickly to the opening, and apparently, you know, this line, obviously a huge line, being played by many great players. Even knight take d5 was played by Aronian against Nakamura in 2012, but I was kind of really happy to see that, you know, this exact position was played a month ago, 1 month ago, by, believe it or not, the winner of the candidates, the one that's going to play a world championship match. It was played by Karyakin against Giri in the candidates in Moscow. There Karyakin played bishop d6. Okay, bishop f8, we are not here to discuss much theory. But this is also a move, you know, Hari Krishna played it this year. You know, really strong player. Really. So f4 was played by his opponent. Anyway, rook c1. Apparently, this is an interesting pawn sacrifice, which, you know, you can expect Bronstein to take, because, okay, he has the pair of bishops, he is a pawn up. If we somehow cough and push the pawn from f6 to g6, well, the game is over. So, but joking, no joking, of course the pawn on f6 is what gives black the entire counterplay, right? The f5 square is that vulnerable. Botvinnik played e4. I think e3 and just normal play against f5, maybe with bishop h3, okay, makes a lot of sense. e4, well, take. And it seems like there is so much pressure, but actually I think e4 is not that accurate. I mean, if rook takes e7, okay, take rook d8. I mean, white is the one fighting to make a draw here. That's obvious. He's just worse. Probably best is knight take and knight b5. Okay, I also take black, but maybe some reasonable compensation in some lines here. I mean, computers say it's about okay for white. Alrighty, well, Botvinnik played knight d4, and now very impressive move, bishop back. Once f5 is being played, that's not bad for black. And if knight f5, take, okay. I mean, 2 pawns. Remember in our, I believe it was in our first Bronstein video when I mentioned, well, 2 pawns is better than, being 2 pawns up better than 1. So I will repeat that. Anyhow, queen h4, f5. Yeah, you know, 2 pawns are 2 pawns. Some pressure for white, not that perfectly easy to develop, but all in all, nah. I mean, white is suffering here. Computer say rook c2 might have been best or something, but okay, white is just worse. But now black immediately gets to play this e3. Basically, whenever there was some, or most of the time, some complication